Hello ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Breath of Fire 3, or as I like to call it, the Lamar and Garr Happy Fun Time Variety Show. Seeing as how these are the only people we're going to be interacting with for so long. Anyway, after what happened to Loki, it looks like we need to head south to try and find Ray before anything else happens. I've heard stories from all the farmers around that the mayor was selling crops illegally. Wait, there is a black market for food? So you're saying he had disreputable acquaintances then? Now that you mention it, I remember seeing some rough-looking fellows going up to visit Mr. McNeil. Uh-huh, of course you did. Well, yes, the taxes were always a bit high, but I never thought. So taxes were always collected, whether it was a good year or a bad year for the crops, right? Wait, that's supposed to matter? I can't say I've ever run into many situations where that would matter. From what everyone's saying, it sounds like the mayor was quite a greedy little spendthrift. Okay, of course he was. Alright, well, Ural Road won't let us pass, so we better walk along it. All that was here last time was some soldiers from Windia. Oh well, guess that's all that's still here. They're making us walk through Ural Road anyway. Go figure. Maybe they couldn't make it, so it'd only give us a one-way block instead of a three-way. Whatevs. Oh, there's something I want to take care of. In case you are more of an expert in this game than I am, you might notice I kinda did sucky planning with the fairies. However, I looked up a guide that helps get started, and I've come up with a much better starting point. So first, every time you go to the village, make sure you see this. So it'll tell you exactly what's changed. Oh, hey, look! The village has increased in size, and we now have more plots. Why can't I see what that's written there? Oh, well, whatever. Help us, help us! Tell us what we should be doing to build our village! You already know what to do, right? Yes. Okay, it's up to you now. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take one person off of... We need the best hunter out of these two. That's going to be Delta. Hunter skill is actually not a big deal. It's number of hunters that matters most. Okay, that said, we're going to put Dre here, and we're going to turn this into Scholar for Jobs. Yes. We're not worried about culture yet, just because we don't have enough jobs to do anything. Culture maxes out, by the way, at level 7. You can see culture underneath the shiny bar. But other than that, we're good. But if you're going to clear or build, it suggests you want to use 3 fairies or more. As you can see, we only have 3 fairies, so that's not going to be terribly useful for us. Time passes for the fairy village differently than it does just in-game. Time passes in the fairy village based on how many battles you've been in, and if you progress the plot. So anytime you do some major plot-related stuff, it would be best to go back and check out what's changed at the fairy village. In the meantime, I will be right back. Anyway, after taking care of the fairies, we have to head back. I think I messed up and we needed to go to McNeil Manor at this point. I forgot that they said that's where they last saw Ray headed, which means we have to enter from the farmlands. As you can see, there's no direct path to the manor. So this game has a tendency to reuse a lot of enemies. So I cut out a lot of battles, including battles in new areas. So I'm gonna ask some questions about that in a little bit. I think I understand now why Ray hates these people so much. The mayor's behind all this, right? Yeah, pretty much. Well, at least he's another minion. This may not be for me to say, but aren't you interested in getting revenge? Like Ray. No, I've given up on revenge. Valio and Sunder were the ones I had a problem with. You helped me take care of them. Everyone else, not so much. I see. I suppose things would get out of hand if you used your power. That too. I mean, can you imagine a rampaging dragon? Come on. At this point, the last thing I want to do is use my power more often. Is that who I think it is? Mr. McNeil, you have been found guilty of smuggling. In the name of the Kingdom Windia, I hereby arrest you. No! You've got it all wrong! It wasn't me, really! We know a thing or two about your friends Balio and Sundar, the ones who work for the organization you told us about. But they are dead. Yes? Garr, wait, hold on. Garr, hold on, before we get any further. Seriously, buddy, you've got to help me out. I haven't seen her for 10 years. I haven't even looked in a mirror since I came back. How do I look? I would say you look like a blue-haired Flynn Rider. I'll take it. Garr? And Lamar? Long time no see. This is the infamous mayor, eh? We might be able to tell you a little something about that organization, but first, I think you should send him off to Windia without delay. Alright, Garr. Return to the castle. And take Mr. McNeil with you. You're gonna disobey an order from your princess, buddy? It is her. Wow. She grew up. Now, please tell me what's going on. And that's what happened. The power of the brood. Lamar. I don't know what to say. Hey, I'm just glad you're okay. Not knowing what happened to you was worse of all. It's all so big. I only just realized that while I have fought the dragons for almost 500 years, I still know almost nothing about them. And that's the way of things, isn't it? Of course, Lamar himself is the one who must be really curious about them, right? At this point, I don't think I have much of a choice but to be curious. I see. Let's concentrate on more urgent matters now, okay? Don't give me that look. What if Sin City is the headquarters of that gang? We should go check it out. By ourselves, that's typical Nina. No matter how hard we think about it, we're not going to figure anything out about the brood just standing here. So we should take care of business at hand, the investigation. So let's get going. You know how to get to Sin City, right? Wow, looks like Nina's back in action. And that's how you use your ability now, Nina? Okay, whatever you say, hun. Still the same level. Looks like we're not getting much in the way of equipment. Ooh, light clothing's good for her. Ooh, buckler's good for her too. Awesome, okay. So we've got lots of She hasn't gained any levels, it seems. So she still knows the same stuff. Come on, Lena, it's been 10 years. You didn't do any grinding in that time? Wait, don't answer that question. We're stuck in the cow pasture. Ooh, puppy. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, well, I guess we should do what she says and head out. Oh, and by the way, don't worry about McNeil. No matter how strong that tiger is, he won't be able to break into the castle. right. I don't think he needs to be strong. I think he needs to be fast and silent. Alright, so let's get ourselves out of here. Wow, that was near the... Oh, okay, I get it. You have to approach from McNeil Manor to get there. Alright, so we gotta just keep going and leap and head towards Sin City. Of course, your old road won't just let us pass. That'd be too easy. Now that we have the princess... Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Don't mind us. Just the princess passing you by. With two strangers. Nothing important. One of whom looks like a walking mountain. Alrighty. Come on. Mount Levitt. So the thing I was going to ask earlier, and it sort of occurred to me while I was traveling through Mount Levitt, is... So I wanted to ask if you folks wanted to see more of the random encounters in this game, even if they're already enemies you've seen before, or if you guys are fine with me cutting out any battle against enemies you've seen once already. Nina gained a level from that fight, not exactly a huge level, but a level nonetheless. I kind of heal, though. Poor Nina took a hit. And I also need to double check my tactics. Okay, they're normal. Every time I get into a battle, it seems like they're oddly shaped, so it almost looks like they're an attack formation. Can't have that. Alright. So, in front of us lies Sin City. But what's Ray have planned for an entire city full of thieves, thugs, and criminals? After what he did to Loki, I don't think I want to know. But we've got to be the ones to stop him. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you folks